This is video number 2, introducing Chores.com. If you watch video number 1, you may notice a difference in the bottom right-hand corner in the settings pane. This is where a parent will interact with the application to manage chores. Let's start with the first option, Create New Chore. This is where a parent can enter the name of a new chore and then specify the date that is due. By default, this is set to 7 days from the current time. If you assign more than one child to do the chore, 3 copies or multiple copies of that chore will be created, one for each user. You can set the penalty and the price, and the chores will be created. The second option under the settings pane is Edit Chores. This will show all the chores that are not yet completed that are assigned to all of your children on Chores.com. Here you could delete a chore, or you can update the settings, even who it's assigned to, or the name. The third setting is called Chore Repetitions. This is where chores can be created that will reoccur. If you want Jimmy to make his bed every day, you can indicate that by creating a chore called Make Your Bed and assign it to Jimmy. The Days Until Due setting indicates how many days the child will have to complete that chore after it's created. The interval, as you can see from the mouse over information when you put the mouse over the title, says these are the days after the chore was previously completed that the application will wait before creating the chore again. If you put 0, that means the chore will be created every day. That makes sense for someone making their bed, but for the case of someone maybe mowing the grass, you may want to wait a couple days. So here we wait 6 days to create the chore, and then Jimmy has 3 days until he needs to mow the grass. Maybe because the weather's bad, he may not complete it on the first day. The last column that you can modify is called Repeat. This indicates how many times the task is completed by a person before it rotates to the next person assigned. To illustrate this feature, we have the Walk the Dog chore assigned to Jimmy and Sally, which is completed every day. This indicates that Jimmy must complete the chore 5 times, and then it's assigned to Sally, who must complete it 5 times in a row as well. That concludes the chore repetition features. Note that at the bottom, there's a blank line where you can create a new chore to be repeated. If you assign it to multiple users, it will rotate to them after the first one completes it. The second one will be assigned. Moving now to the recent transactions screen. This shows all of the recent transactions for all of your children, up to 90 at a time. You can see that Nancy has lost 75 cents for not cleaning her bedroom on time, but then later completed cleaning the bedroom. If you are checking your chores and notice that maybe Nancy didn't actually sweep the kitchen or do a good job, you can delete this transaction, which removes the money from her account by clicking the Delete button. The last feature on the settings pane is called Manage Kids. This lets you modify any children who are assigned chores in your home. You may want to delete a child who has graduated from high school and moved out of your home to go to college. Or maybe you'll add a new child, a child who was too young in the past but now is old enough to begin doing chores in your home. The color pane indicates a 6-digit hexadecimal code for the color to be assigned. That may be a little confusing, so to help with that, I have a link here to a Google color picker. This feature on Google lets you select a color that you want using the easy clicking interface, and then you just copy that 6-digit code there, in this case BA9C18, and when you paste that onto your color value, that will be the color of the children's chore pane on the home screen. You can modify the balance for chores here as well, for a child's account. You can update or delete those rows, or you can create a new child. That concludes this review of the administrative features of Chores.com. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at Chores.com. Thank you.